This is nothing.
How does that feel?
To get a stroke, it was the worst, man.
What does that feel?
I felt like my whole left hand side was like feeling numb. So I remember I was living with my brother back then. So I told him, yo, don't let me fall asleep, because if we call 911, then I won't be able to tell them what happened to me. So 911 or the ambulance came in or whatever, and the first thing they asked me was like, what do you do for a living? And I'm like, oh, I'm a trainer. It was like, do you use steroids? I'm like, no, why? Because it's the first thing. Like roids, or like an overdose of roids will dead ass might make that happen to me. And I'm like, no, I don't use that or whatever. So I got to the hospital and I totally passed out. I woke up the next day with mad tubes coming out of my head, draining blood out of my head. So when I finally woke up and I realized that I was in the hospital and all that, and I saw my mom crying next to me, I asked the doctor, and I'm like, do you know why it happened? And he was like, the question is not how it happened. The question is you are alive. You came to the hospital with enough blood on your head that you're not supposed, clinically speaking, you're not supposed to be alive. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Did they tell you how it happened?
So then, talking with the family or whatever, and then we realized that some of the other families back in Ecuador die because of headaches and all that crap. It was something based on whatchamacallit, based on heritage. So, and I was like, all right, so if it's based on heritage, and I'm the third generation, that means my mom, my aunt, my uncle, you guys need to go get that checked, because I took one for the team, and I'm the third generation pretty much. So it was crazy though. All right, you can stop that.
Early in the